I own a Lamborghini, but I will always love my toy cars. This right here is a Lamborghini Miura, and I believe it is one of the most beautiful V12s ever made. Its eyes, they were inspired, they say, Ferruccio Lamborghini drew them based upon the eyelashes of a woman. Now, I will always love my toy cars, and when I say always, I really mean always. Just take a look at this. Even before I turned one, I could not let go of cars. You can see it in my hand right here. Over the years, I stayed connected with them. I spotted them, went to dealerships, fully knowing that I couldn't afford it. And perhaps they did too. But we both knew that someday I would. I mean, even the day before I bought my Lamborghini, I'm in Costco right now and see what catches my eye. It's for a little kid. We got the Countach, we got the Revue Alto here. I came here for grocery shopping and the first thing I get is this. The Ferrari SF90XX. This is my first Ferrari actually in my collection. I actually have all these cars laying around my house. So this is the Ferrari SF90XX. And it is over 1,000 horsepower V8 hybrid. And Ferrari has made XX cars for the track only, so this was kind of polarizing in the community that they made a car for the streets and the top could also come off. But I personally like it, I actually love it. I think it has a fixed wing in red. It's really intense. I also have right here the Ferrari SF24 that Charles Leclerc drove in Formula 1. I think it's a sick car. Whatever you may say about Ferrari, I think the legend of Ferrari will always surpass whatever negative things you may have to say. And this is my Lamborghini Revue Alto. I should be very clear, my toy Lamborghini Revue Alto. I got this on my 26th birthday, and at the time that I got this, I didn't realize that it would be the same year that I would buy my own Lamborghini. So this is just the beginning of my car collection here. Let me show you what else I have on here. Okay, so we are in my office and check out some of the cars that I have. I got the Murcielago. This is the car that kind of got me into cars in the first place. I'll tell you that story some other time. This is the Camaro. I actually have a Camaro. This is a RS. This is not a V8. This is the Aventador, the legendary 6-something liter V12. I believe 6.5. Also, I believe this is more legendary than that one. Obviously the Huracan, and I actually have a Huracan, the Huracan Storado. Let's see what else we got. We got the Vision GT, a car that I never understood. I just noticed this has the 63 sticker that my Lamborghini also has, so that is interesting. But my collection, this is just a very small piece that I have here. I've had collected many cars all my lifespan, but I am a grown-ass man. Why do I have so many toy cars? Why do I keep buying them? And most importantly, why am I laying in my bed like this? So I finally graduated and I decided that it was time for me to get the things for my little self that I couldn't get when I was a kid. So here is an iPod Touch that I got for about 20 bucks from eBay. I got this because I really wanted this as a kid. And then here is a PSP Go. I bet you've never, well, I can't bet, but I'm sure most of you haven't seen something as cool as this. I got myself some more fun items. I got these Nerf guns, which again, I didn't really have as a kid and I kind of wanted it. I just felt like it was kind of wasteful to ask my parents for these kinds of things, so I never did. But I grew older and me and my friends, we kind of loved, that's not loaded, to play with these things. Now it kind of goes against conventional wisdom to spend money on these things, but I always wanted to preserve that side of my childhood. When I used to go to a car store, a toy car store, and the owner would tell me that, hey, today we have this car for you, Sanjay. And my parents would get excited and they would kind of nourish my childhood excitement of owning toy cars. So I kept that with me over the years. I kept collecting them and I didn't really plan or like have any additional meaning behind it or any deep sense of why I'm doing this. I was just doing it. And as I kept doing it, around my house, I enjoyed seeing these cars around. I used to just sit and observe and play with them. And my friends and family, they would come to my home and they would look at these cars and ask questions, and I would answer them. And just keeping that environment around me, it just reminded me in an unintentional way that I need to continue to invest in myself. All of these cars, couple dollars, it was an investment towards what it ultimately led up to. My Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. So it's always surreal, right? Like me being used to seeing these cars around me in my house, these toy cars, and now when I walk into my garage, I see an actual collection that just somehow came to be. And one day, you won't even realize it, but you'll find yourself standing in the reality of your dreams. Or in this case, sitting, I guess,